Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and it's about time I give you guys all a big update. So as some of you may know, I quit my very boring corporate recruitment job for a new opportunity, and that new opportunity is here at Barrow Motors with Shifting Metal. So I'm actually helping run the Feel Good competition side of the Shifting Metal universe, and behind me in the showroom we've got the BMW X5, which someone has literally just won today. The tickets were only £1, and I'll talk you through and show you around some of the other competition cars that we've got. But the reason why I wanted to do a video today is because we, as a crew in the Shifting Metal universe, are all heading up to Wheeler Dealer Live, and we've got some awesome cars that we're taking to the show. So come on, I'll show you. So some of the cars that we're taking, well, I'm going to show you the one that I'm taking, which is this absolutely gorgeous 2015 Macan S. This is the 3-litre petrol. And the reason why I'm taking this car is because this is going to be a new Feel Good competition car. So it's going to be one. I'm not sure what the ticket price is going to be on that one just yet, but behind us here are two cars that are currently live on Feel Good competitions. We've got a 986 Boxster. I've driven this car. I actually took it home several days actually because I absolutely fell in love with it. And then we've got a 987.2 Boxster S. Now this is a dual car competition, so £2 per ticket, and you have a chance of winning either of these two Boxsters. And this competition is live right now, so go and check it out on feelgoodcompetitions.com. Now Toby, who's behind the camera, he's drawn the lucky straw today on our little convoy to Wheeler Dealer Live. So let's go and have a look at what he's driving. Well, here we go, guys. This is the beginning parts of the convoy for Wheeler Dealer Live. Toby in the C43 AMG. And my new boss, Mr. Joe Betty. Hi. Let's go. So we are on the move, as I say, Toby in the C43 AMG, Joe Betty in his trusty Cayenne S, and me in the Macan S. But before we actually get onto the motorway to head up to Bicester Motion to go to Wheeler Dealer Live, we had to stop off at Joe's farm to collect something that you guys are certainly all going to recognise. This is Joe's farm, and this is basically going to be the content creation compound. So these stables are going to get done up into little editing offices and other bits and bobs. As you can see, we've got a whole host of different cars here. I won't go through them all because we don't have that much time, but yeah, it's really coming on. I mean, as I say, I've only been here for about a month, and already there's been a massive amount of progress here. So I'm really looking forward to showing you guys how this all comes on, and when we all start moving in here and making hopefully some really cool videos that you guys are all going to really enjoy watching. So quick splash and dash for the three of us, and then it was time to hit the road. What is the Macan S like then? Well, let's go Sport. Sport Plus on the chassis as well. Pretty nice, actually. Pretty nice.
Of our hearts, but maybe to a couple of our hearts. It's towing. Do you love towing? Do you hate towing? Does towing excite you? Do you think about towing? Does towing make you tumescent? Chris, welcome back to the channel, and we are pulling in to Bicester Motion now.
So this is Wheeler Dealer Live, and hopefully we're going to see lots and lots of people I know. So fingers crossed we'll get a few of them on camera, have some conversations, and most importantly, see some absolutely amazing cars, of which you'll be able to see some in the background right now. I see a familiar van. It's Vanny D. Ben's got the plan. Ooh. Check it out. I've just spotted a friend of mine. He's quite easy to spot because he's big and he's got a bright blue MX-5. So as you know, we brought several of the Feel Good competition cars to Wheeler Dealer Live, but we also brought a Wheel of Fortune for you to win prizes absolutely free, which was awesome. And I saw plenty of people pulling in, including Alex in Barney and also Leon Watts, Autoism. What's up, Leon? Come and check that out.
We have, yeah.
We have got
Ben Fowler rocks up in his new Charlie Big Potatoes whip. It's all about the YouTubers today, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about the presenting. It's all about having a good time. And the man, the myth, the legend, Mr.
Come and say hello to me.
How's it going, mate?
I'm good, yeah, I'm good. Welcome to Weird Deal Live, everyone! Woo! What I've been up to, I've been coming here, no traffic. That's all I've been up to, nothing else, it's a weekend.
I love it. So this lovely man here, if you get an opportunity, get your phone out and
Follow us on Instagram.
that is one way to start your amazing weekend here at Wheeler Deal Live. Thank you, Hamilton. I'm going to be heading over in a minute for a spin of the wheel before I run into the auctioneers and hopefully put some bits on some cars that I definitely don't need. They're absolutely buzzing for that. I'm going to...
Dealer Live, and I've met up with my new best friend, who is Josh.
Yes.
And I saw you roll in.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk me through it?
So this is the M3 GTR from Need for Speed 2005 Most Wanted. It's the only one in the UK currently. She isn't up to full spec at the moment.
Right.
It's a base chassis of a 330 Ci, so it's not a proper M3 because it's
Right.
a replica.
Yep.
And personally, me and Alex, who I've built it with, we think it's a little bit of a sacrilege thing to cut apart
an
an
E46 M3, even if it's an SMG, you don't want to do that.
You don't want to do it, no. So we start with the baseline of the 330 Ci chassis, but obviously in the game it's based on the 2001 to 2005 Le Mans, which has the P60.
Okay.
You can't get it. It's impossible to get it because they're all in Germany. But if you want to come on a heist, we'll go to Germany and go get the P60.
Okay, let's do it. Let's
do it.
We'll use Kurt as the getaway car. Kurt's going to be the getaway car for this.
We'll strap him in. But we've got the M62 4.4 litre V8 ready to go in, which we do have, and we are videoing the progress.
So
with it.
4.4 litre V8. So that would be the same engine in my BMW 6 Series, which is a 2004 645 Ci. So so that would have been exactly the same engine then.
Yes, they also come with the Range Rover as well.
That's right.
Yes,
that's exactly
which
right.
Which is actually what we took it out of.
Oh, what? It's a Range Rover lot.
Yeah, because we wanted more torque than we wanted brake horsepower.
Which is
for the
something,
hook.
weirdly enough, that me and Luke were talking about earlier, is that the only difference in the engines was they decreased the torque on the sort of the BMWs, the Jaguars, etc., and they increased the torque for the Range Rover, so you got a bit more pulling power.
Yes, because it's based on the four-wheel drive and the actual off-roading.
So I noticed the side exit exhaust, which is obviously a staple feature of the Need for Speed Most Wanted M3. Are those functional?
They are functional.
Are they functional?
They are functional.
Oh my goodness me, that's amazing.
Yes.
Is it open?
Yeah, it is open,
Can I have, is that all right?
Yes.
Let's have a little look in here, guys.
Ooh,
is it okay to take a pew?
Absolutely.
Oh, here we go, guys, look at this. Oh, this feels...
And we'll give the limited privilege.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Seriously? Oh, wow, this is amazing.
No clutch, no clutch.
No clutch? How come no clutch?
It's
Doesn't
upgraded,
like it.
we'll get onto it.
All right, okay.
And there we go, if you just put your hand over there, look. Just pop your hand over.
Oh my God. That is amazing. I love the fact that there are literally fag butts in the city. Like that to me, like bro.
Don't expose us. Yes, it's ah! Yes.
Wow. Yeah, that is 318.
It's lying, it's not.
That is, the smell as well.
Yeah.
And I also
Race
love
car.
the fact that there is like the old standard sort of wood, a bit of the wood trim in there, a bit of a nod to the original
well, she's
car.
a daily user. She's not a show princess, she's not trailered, she is a
She is
road
daily
going.
So shout out to these guys. They're called Jap and Gem on Instagram, so go and check them out. But I had to run back to the stand, and it was a good job I did because someone just decided to pay me a visit. I'm sorry. Guys, it's Wheeler Dealer Live, and look who I bumped into. It's Alex from Auto Alex Cars, and the last time we were here, we were just over there.
Oh, we were, yeah, for food and fuel.
For food and fuel.
That was good as well,
And
wasn't
I
it?
talked you around the 6 Series that obviously spent a bit of its time at your yard, and it's now having its engine out and heads done and all the other bits that need to get done.
Yeah.
And I want you to return the favour because you've got something behind me that I really want to see.
I do, yeah. So this is Barney, my high mileage, started life as a 330 touring with 222,000 miles.
Yep.
Very, very tired engine. And I thought, you know what, I want to turn it into an M3 touring, like dream build,
Absolutely.
spec, everything. So this car started life as a one-of-one individual car, and now it is a one-of-one individual M3 touring. They never made the tourings in the E46 form, obviously. So this is it. I think it's probably the truest form, probably in the UK.
Yep.
I know Calvin from Calvin's Car Diaries has got one, which is still in the build process. But this is now running and driving, I'm just bedding in the diff at the moment because that's brand new. Cool. So it can't go above 3,500 RPM, which is very frustrating, but it's okay.
We've got some grass though, so 3,500 RPM on some grass.
Yeah, churn it up.
It was an E46 Touring originally, and it was individual, so it was ultraviolet.
Techno-violet.
Sorry, excuse me, don't shout at me in the comments. Was that the car that Taylor sold you?
Yes.
It was, so that was the car that you bought off Taylor, then it broke down, Taylor recovered it, and that is this car.
That's this car, yeah. That's Barney the high mileage hero.
I don't think I didn't know that. That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so about, I don't know, 4 years ago, I put out an Instagram post saying, I really want an E46 Touring because I had just sold one. Because I bought one for 140 quid, sold it for like
140 pounds?
Yeah, it was a scrapper. Someone messaged me, said, my dad is getting a M140i, BMW are giving us 140 pounds for a high mileage E46. Will you buy it? And I was like, I don't need a car, but yes, I'll buy it. And I loved it, it was fantastic. And then I think I sold that for like 100 quid or so. And then a couple of years later, the itch just came back because this for me, this body shape, this style, is just like, it does everything.
Definitely.
It does everything.
It's one of those cars, as you say, it's got many hats.
Yep.
And I do believe that M Division did actually build maybe 2 or 3 of these, but it never ran out as a production car. And for the life of me, I don't understand why.
I know, they bottled it. They
did.
Yeah. They're silly Germans. Yeah, so I've been working very closely with a company called Reedish Motorsport, who are in Bristol.
Yep.
And the guys at Reedish, they service M cars, they also build M cars and refresh M cars.
Yeah.
This is the biggest job that they have ever done in their, I don't know, 10, 20 years of training.
Really?
So it was a learning experience for them and for me. This also started life as a facelift car.
Okay.
So the bonnet is different, the lights are different.
Yes.
So this...
You've taken it back to pre-facelift.
Exactly, yeah, because I wanted it to be as original as possible. So I did buy an E46 M3 coupe,
right?
That was a bit knackered, very leggy as well.
Yeah.
So this is the bonnet from that. These are the lights. Well, these are new lights.
Because they never did a facelift E46 M3, did they?
No. So this is how it came out the factory.
This is how it came out the factory. And obviously you got your 3.2 litre straight six.
Yes, exactly. That's been refreshed. Also,
it looks like really immaculate.
It's lovely,
amazing.
Yeah. But it's not like a nut and bolt on the engine.
Sure.
It's just a refresh. So this is done, I don't know, 95,000 miles.
Yeah.
The arches,
lovely.
carbon fibre.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, they're carbon fibre. So painted
love it.
carbon fibre. And then obviously the rear arches, they've all been fabricated as well to look exactly like an M3.
Yeah.
What else? M3 mirrors, obviously. I've got a square set of M3 rear wheels.
Lovely.
So they sit square, they look lovely, really nice chunky tyres.
Nice.
M3 bumper, M3 rear bumper.
Yeah.
The boot floor is also M3. Really? So the original boot floor got cut out. It's all been reinforced as an M car would be.
Is that for the exhaust that you had to change all of the bits on the boot so that you can get
exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's
it's got the quad exhaust, obviously.
Let's go and have a look at the business then.
Let's
do it. Absolutely. And the interior, now that looks to be the original interior.
So this is the original individual interior. So
it's got M seats.
No, these aren't M seats. These are actually just double stitched individual seats.
I see.
Yeah, the keys are somewhere. We'll have a quick look inside. So you can just poke the camera in there. But yeah, I mean, you can tell the seats have done 225,000 miles.
Right.
The steering wheel.
That smell, Alex.
I know.
That is just an old BMW smell.
No, that's just me.
That's not what I was smelling, I promise.
But yeah, the interior, I'm looking for Recaro, I forget what, CS seats or something like that.
Yeah.
Car's been fully resprayed, Techno-violet, which is the original colour.
Absolutely.
But it needed work again. I mean, even little things like fabricating the arches and then having to work a way of getting this lid installed as well. That was also a big mission.
Oh, of course, because there is actually like an Wow.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow. And then here we go, that M3 rear end, which just looks so good as a touring.
Yeah, I love it, yeah. So we've got a Scorpion exhaust on there.
Amazing.
If you have a look underneath as well, it is brand new. You can eat your dinner off it probably. Wow. Although I've done about 500 miles in it.
Since then.
But yeah, it looks like an M3 should. It sounds like an M3 should.
Yeah.
And it's got a big old boot.
A big old hunk of junk.
I can put my daughter in the boot. I can put my dog in a baby seat just behind me.
I didn't want to correct you. I love it. I love it. And you've gone for no badge.
I'm probably going to actually get an M3 badge. I think you should.
I think it will like set up the rear of the car.
It's just spacious and capacious and lovely.
I'll be honest, this shits all over a Macan GTS.
Oh yeah.
It shits all over a Macan GTS.
It also shits all over it for price.
Does it?
Well. Yeah, this has been very, very, very costly.
Has it?
But it's a dream build, so
Of course.
you can't put a price on happiness.
No, and this has
Except
been...
you can, because I keep on getting invoices. But that's okay.
You can. I've never seen this car, because every time I've been to your units, it's never been there. So how long, final question, how long has the build process been to get
It's
it?
probably been about 2 years.
Has it? That's why I've never seen it.
A lot of faff, a lot of fabrication, a lot of firsts. And yeah, we had some troubles along the way with the engine, and that had to come out, and then another one had to go in, blah, blah, blah. But that's part of the fun of building a car.
Love it.
It's never smooth.
Nope.
But it makes it even sweeter when it comes out and when you can actually drive it on the road.
I know.
Also, this car gets no attention on the road.
Really?
Yeah, no attention.
Seriously?
Yeah, yeah.
I'd lose my mind if I saw
know,
this on the...
yeah. But you lose your mind if you see an ant. You're like, oh my God, it's Hamilton and there's an ant. I love it. I love the energy.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
I know what it's like when the invoices keep coming, which is what I'm experiencing with my 6 Series at the minute.
Yeah.
Alex, thank you so
No
much.
worries,
Thank
my
you for
pleasure.
talking me through
Yeah.
this amazing car,
No
mate.
worries.
Thank you, bro.
And make sure you subscribe, because
Thanks.
energy, big energy. He'll put a smile on your face always. And he also pays, every subscriber gets £5.
I don't pay. I don't pay at all.
Am I not getting paid?
No. I owe you £1,000 for the last one of these we did. Well, a massive thank you to Alex for showing me around Barney. I'd never seen it before. It was always in works and in build anytime I went to the Auto Alex units. But now it's time to have an actual look around the car auction, and my God, there was some amazing stuff, including this absolutely gorgeous Rolls-Royce Phantom in an incredible spec. You've got, what else did we have in here? Oh, we had a 996 Turbo, which was beautiful, next to a Golf GTI. And then there was a W12 Conti GT, also in a beautiful spec as well. Really went well with the Rolls-Royce, I thought. But soon, it was time to get back out, and I bumped into another famous face. Right, guys, we have got another legend here with Ben Fowler.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind, sir.
YouTube entrepreneur, from fisheries to, Gert Wings. You've just got it all going on. But one thing that you really have going on, which you only bought, I think, yesterday.
Literally yesterday.
This is a 991.2 GT3 RS Manthey Racing. And I believe, if I remember correctly, this was before Manthey was brought in-house.
It was. So this was OG Manthey.
Okay.
I know. I'm a little bit excited, but it still hasn't worn off yet. I'm not even getting used to how this thing drives and handles and stops is the big thing.
Dude, I absolutely love it. And we were just, because when I just said, right, we need to clip some microphones on. So talk me through what's in the Ben Fowler garage at the moment then.
So the Ben Fowler garage at the minute is obviously, this is the most recent edition,
Yep.
which is the GT3. It sits next to a 600 LT,
Yes.
which is also, I love track-focused lightweight supercars. So something like this,
A CS.
like Ratteros's CS,
Yep.
that's right up my street. Because
Definitely.
I just like the most ultimate raw version you can get of a car. So I've got the 600 LT,
Yep.
which I think I'm also going to put satin PPF on. It's currently black.
Nice.
Match this and go all crazy black for a bit. I'm going to put downpipes on that car as well. I want to make it sound nuts.
It does sound good though. I heard you leave it
It's
the
good,
other day.
but I want it louder.
You want it better. Love
Yeah,
that.
because especially after having this, it's going to put, it sounds nothing like this, so need downpipes on that. And then there's the Hurricane Purple Manthey, which I've had for
Oh yes, ages.
since 2021 now.
That's right.
So 4 years, I've done 20,000 miles in it. Top mounts need changing. There's a little bit of TLC that needs happening
a
on
few
that
little
car.
bits.
But it's fine, it's still absolutely perfect, and it out the box, you'd never need to put an exhaust on that.
and
It
it's
just sounds
quick
crazy.
as well, isn't it?
And my latest daily, which is a KN Turbo S Hybrid,
Yep.
is the 2019, 2018 one,
Yep.
something like that.
Is it a coupe or is it
It's a
stand-
KN Coupe.
Nice.
Sloped back, absolutely love it. And when I was driving past in this yesterday, because Toby behind the camera came and helped pick it up and drove the KN,
Lucky,
I actually
love it.
saw the wing on the KN
Do the
thing and
Yes.
pop out as I was going by, which was the first time I'd seen it do that.
I love that.
But great sounding car, that.
Yes.
Big thundering V8. And one of the other things I like doing is I like difference. I like change between one car to the next.
Yeah.
And at the minute, what I'm loving in the garage is having naturally aspirated V6,
Yep.
twin turbo V8, naturally aspirated V10,
Yeah.
another twin turbo V8. in the
Naturally
Ken.
aspirated V6. Oh, flat six.
Flat six, yeah,
sorry,
flat
right,
six,
right.
sorry,
I thought there was something else creeping in there.
No, I'm at flat
Dude,
six. What I meant
it's
is
a-
V6,
it's a hot day.
V8, V10. All three of the cars.
got it all.
Different engines covered off. They just sing. They sound amazing.
Mate, I absolutely love that. And I remember when you put on your Instagram story that you were umming and ahhing about what new daily to get. And I think you were considering an SVR, something else in the Cayenne. And I messaged you and I said, Cayenne, no question.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
good.
after you bought it, I was like, see?
It's comfy. It's got everything you could possibly want on it. I
and
love
they
the
can
heads-up
still
display.
go off-road if you needed it
It's
to.
got one little irritating thing on it I've noticed which needs changing, which is It's a keyless car.
Okay.
It has a sensor in it that searches for the key.
Okay.
And it does make like a ticking every 12 seconds if the sensor breaks, and they won't replace it under warranty, and it's right behind the dash.
Why?
Bit incessantly crazy.
Why won't they do it under warranty? That
You
seems
ask
bizarre.
them, but they won't, and I would love that change because it does drive you a bit incessantly mental.
Yeah.
But other than that, the car is absolutely perfect.
Nuts. But this is the crown jewel, 991.2 GT3 RS Manthey Racing. It's got all the aero, so massive changes to the suspension. Obviously, you can see the aero with the wheel covers here and a massive wing on the back as well. 520 horsepower.
You can feel that it's not as fast as the 600 LT and the Hurricane in a straight line. But it's the stopping that has been the biggest baffling single piece to me so far.
Which is probably why it is, or was for a very long time, the fastest ever production car to ever go around the ring,
I just think you need to there's driving a supercar, driving with ceramics, and then whatever the hell they've put on there.
Yeah, right.
They're different things.
That is a soundbite right there.
They're different things. Like, I don't know a brakes like these. So.
That's amazing. Guys, Ben Fowler, Gert Wings, Ben Fowler Fisheries. What else have you got? You've got a few other things.
Fowler Property Company, tweet marketing.
See? Do you see what YouTube's entrepreneur?
Thank you so much, Hamilton.
Appreciate it.
Thank you
so much.
Hope the channel's going well. Are you carrying on enjoying all your cars?
Mate,
coming out to Bicester.
100%. Love it. Thank you so much.
Well, this was my first experience having an up-close and personal look with a pre-merger Manthey racing machine. So a huge thank you to Ben, and he really, really let me go through the car, which was absolutely wonderful. I really appreciated that. But now it's time to look at another black car owned by Lewis Warren.
Guys, we are here, and I've met someone who is kind of blowing me away with a lot of things he's got to say. So guys, this is Lewis. Lewis, tell us a little bit about what's going on, buddy.
So, particularly this taxi is on a mission across the Balkans in July. We are doing 7,000 kilometres through at least 12 countries, all to raise money and awareness for Cancer Research UK and mainly Mind, the mental health charity. And this taxi has 500,000 miles on the clock.
Wow.
It is less than £1,000, and we spent the day getting it drawn all over for this insane livery, all for this big adventure in July to raise money for some very good causes.
And how can they find you?
So we have an Instagram page called Cab for Cancer with the number 4.
Cab for Cancer. I'll put a link in the bio as well.
And we have a Just Giving page where we're raising money, but again, that's in the bio link in the Cab for Cancer Instagram page.
Awesome. Obviously, I'm here, as you guys know, with the Shifting Metal channel, and I'm running the Feel Good Competitions raffle company, which of course gives back a lot to charity. So hearing about stuff like this that you're doing is absolutely amazing, let alone a 500,000 mile taxi doing a trip across the Balkans. We're not talking about going to Saunton Sands here, okay? This is some proper terrain, and I think it's absolutely wonderful. What else can you tell us, Lewis? What else have we got going on?
Oh, well, me personally...
Yeah, absolutely. We want to know about you on this channel.
That is a can of worms. So I run a clothing brand called Tacona, and what we do is cars and mental health.
That's right.
The whole point of the brand is we create something that's easily recognisable and it starts conversations. So behind these bins is my GT86, which is all liveried up, and it is a conversation starter. That is the point, is we're all friends thanks to having cars, being around cars, talking cars, being a bit nerdy about cars, all the good stuff.
And I think you said, not to cut you off, but it's very prevalent what you're saying. I think you've had a few people say, oh, how do you know so many people?
Yeah.
And I get that question a lot as well. And you're absolutely right. The way you worded it was a lot better than I'm going to word it, I'm sure. Go up and talk to people.
Yeah.
Go up and say, hey, who are you? I don't know you. I want to know about you. Tell me everything there is to know.
So the way that I approached you earlier was, I've seen your face around. No, I've seen you asking people to do content with you. However, I don't recognise your face.
Yeah.
Where would I find you?
And then I literally said that is the nicest way anyone has ever worded. Who are you and what do you do?
Yeah. The thing I have to have with what I do is finding the balance between trying to make new connections and not being too much. Because not everybody wants to be approached. And if you go, hey, I've seen what you do, I'm curious.
Yeah.
A lot of people are quite happy to chat about it.
Yeah.
Like the podcast that I run, there is only one question, and it is, who are you and what do you do?
Yeah.
That's
Love
it. And then we use that as our starting point. And
Love it.
In the automotive world, there is a lot of kind of people that are happy to chat, but they're scared to start the conversation.
Yes.
So that's, again, why the clothing brand exists, is either at a car event or out in the world. If you see it, it's a recognisable signpost to go, I believe in talking about stuff. have a chat,
and
let's be friends.
And I think in the times that we've had, obviously, you know, there is a buzz around Bicester at the moment. There's been obviously a recent tragedy here, but we're not even that far off COVID. And I know from myself personally, I started to struggle mentally through COVID, as I think a lot of us did that are petrol heads, because we couldn't get out there and do what we need to do, and that's drive.
Absolutely.
So guys, go and check these guys out. Please, please, please go and do it. So Cabs for Cancer, and how do you pronounce the clothing brand again?
Tacona.
Tacona, what a lovely name. So Tacona as well. Links will be in the description. Lewis, thank you ever so much.
So I want to put a little bit of an interlude in here about Tacona. So Lewis, who runs the clothing brand and also the podcast, well, me and him stayed in touch after Bicester, and I actually ended up driving up to Northampton and to do the Tacona Talks podcast, which is really cool, and that'll be out in a couple of months. But we also decided that we'd go to the British Touring Car at Thruxton together as well, with Luke's Gambler of Garage of Luke. So that'll be a future video that's going to come out. But it just goes to show, doesn't it? If you're at a car show, you meet someone, you get along, you can genuinely just find a friend, and it is an amazing thing. And I think that's worth talking about, especially if you're going through a bit of a rough patch or whatever, or you just want a new pal. It's a great way to find like-minded people. Anyway, back to Bicester Heritage.
All right, bruv. Right, guys, so Wheeler Dealer Live, and I've got a bit of a story to tell you, because as you know, I bought my beloved BMW 645 manual from Taylor back in February.
Quite a while ago.
It was a while ago. And you didn't have the service history on the day, and I said, that's fine, because Taylor actually let me take the car without paying for it. So I wasn't going to pester you for service history. Thank you for that, by the way.
That's all right.
But then you lost it.
Briefly, I couldn't find it, and I was a bit stressed out by it. I won't lie. But then I found it, which is why I have got a load of paperwork with me in this folder. This is all the service history for the 645, including the service book and all the invoices and everything. So have at it. There's a lot of receipts in there. There's a receipt for a new clutch, a new flywheel.
Is there a clutch in there?
There's, loads of stuff in there.
So I've got a really funny video on my phone, which I will post in this video, is of you walking up to Big Pete, opening the door and shoved in the back of the driver's seat, and you see me and going, paperwork!
Paperwork!
When I watched that video, I screamed with excitement. I was so happy.
I knew that it was in a car. I remembered that, but I just couldn't remember which car. And I'd sold Big Pete at the time to Alex, back to Alex, and I hadn't been in it for ages. It was just sat in the paddock at Auto Alex, and it was just sat there. And I opened the door one day and I was like, oh, paperwork! There it is! Oh my God, I found it!
And I was so excited.
Yeah,
so one thing, I've had a quick look through, a very quick look through this, but one thing that's in here, which I really love, and hopefully I'll be able to find it, it was in some kind of order, all the number plates that were on it.
Yeah.
So F11 BRK, that's a cool plate.
Yeah.
So that was the most recent person that must have owned it. Well, that brings me on to another question, because I know what it was going to be on Auto Alex. You were going to do £3,000 V8 challenge or something along those lines.
Yeah, I was going to do a bit of a restoration on either the V1 or the V2 channel, and it didn't really end up. I just got distracted with other stuff, and it sat there for a bit. And Alex was like, "What are you doing with it?" And I was like, "Well, I'm going to do it." And he was like, "But you got this, and this to do it. Have you really got the time?"
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to actually sell it, and then you obviously mentioned about it. And I
did.
was like, I could sell it, I suppose.
Well, I still had the Rimini Red Range Rover at the time.
Yes.
And I remember seeing it on the V2 channel on the car vertical thing, and and then I messaged saying, what is the story in that? Because I'd never had one. But where did you buy it from? Why was it in a... Because for those that don't know, which most people do, it was off the road since 2017.
Yes.
What do you know about that?
So I bought it from a really nice chap and his dad down in... Was it Bristol or Cornwall?
Oh, my way?
Yeah.
No way.
It was either Bristol or Cornwall. I think it was Bristol.
No way.
I think it was Bristol, yeah. And I went down there one night and he actually had 3 cars that he offered me. He offered me the 6 Series, a Volvo V70 crossover thing with the plastic bumpers, but it was a manual turbo 5-cylinder.
Wow.
Quite a cool car.
That's cool.
And a Jaguar S-Type 2.7 diesel manual. Which
he must have loved manual.
Loved a manual. And when I got there, I was like, 6 Series, I've got to buy this car. It's really cool. It's kept in a garage. It was in the corner of his garage. It sat there for ages. It had a broken rear spring. Yeah. He basically bought it and never drove it.
Really?
He had this thing of buying cars, he never drove them. He had a Z3M.
No, the clown shoe.
3.2, sat in his garage under like a bed sheet, and he'd driven it once or twice, very rarely. And the 6 Series was sat in the corner of this garage next to the Volvo, and I got there and I really liked the Volvo as well, but he was like, I've changed my mind, I'm not ready to let it go. And I was like, okay, fair enough. And I bought the 6 Series off of him. He actually offered it to me on Instagram, so it wasn't for sale online or anything. And yeah, bought it, and I got it back, and I ordered the parts for it, but
they were in the boot.
Yeah, I just never managed to get around to doing it. It was more of a time thing than anything. And then, yeah, when you messaged me, I was like, yeah, okay, I could let go of it. You know, I've not got a massive attachment to it, although I thought it was really cool.
Sure.
I didn't have a sentimental attachment to it.
So I have actually refrained, because you and I have spoken countless times on countless phone conversations between February and now.
Yeah.
But I've wanted to wait for the opportunity to ask you the story of where that car came from when we had an opportunity we'd be mic'd up so you guys can all enjoy it as well. That is the first time I've heard that. The only clue that I had is when you sent me a picture of the car when it was on skates in that guy's garage, and I think it was the Volvo, as you say, that was next to it. And that's the only sort of bit of a time shot that I had of where the car came from. The fact I know that it was actually a Southwest car as well, just up the road from me, really. And the guy was a manual enthusiast.
He was, yeah.
Mate, that's really cool. Do you reckon he might offer you the clown shoe when it comes up? Or was it a clown shoe or a Roadster?
I can't remember.
But it was a Z3M.
But it was a Z3M.
Wow.
It was an S50 car, so an earlier one.
Yes.
In Estriol blue.
Oh, dude.
The best colour.
Come on.
And it was lovely. It was mint, absolutely mint. It had a full engine rebuild, I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd ever sell that car.
You don't think
it was
so?
one of them, it was like, I did mention it was like, no, sorry, it wasn't Estriol blue. I remember he had an Estriol blue one.
Right.
It was Boston green.
Oh my God.
I remember, sorry.
Are you serious?
I remember, because
Boston green?
He had a picture of the Estriol blue one on his wall, and his one was Boston green.
No
and I remember
way.
he lifted up the duvet, like the bed sheet, and I was like, oh, it's green.
No way.
Yeah. It was,
so
it
Boston
was really
green, that is the same colour as Edwin's, E46 M3, I think, isn't it?
No, that's Oxford green.
Oh, Oxford
It's
green,
similar-ish,
sorry.
yeah,
No, you're right, you're absolutely right.
But yeah.
Taylor, thank you so much. And actually, I've got to say this as well, and I'm going to say it. Okay, I'm going to get whimsical. 6 months ago, I didn't have a YouTube channel. I did not have one. It did not exist. It was non-existent. I watched your Caravan Challenge video, and something told me to message you, and something told me that I needed to buy that car. And if it wasn't for that, none of this now would have happened. I wouldn't be working for Shifting Metal. I wouldn't be the owner or custodian of this super rare BMW 6 Series. I owe a lot to you, mate. Thank you so much.
Give us it
here. Oh, all right. Thank you, buddy.
That's all right.
Thank you so much. Sorry, a bit of an emotional ending, but hey, it is what it is. Wicked. Nice.
Cool. Well, enjoy your paperwork.
Nice. Thank you, man. Bit of a lineup here. We've got the Feel Good Competitions McCann, Taylor's E60 M5, and Rory's 330 Touring. And in the background is Adam C with a Dodge Viper.
And now, I'm not going to lie, things are about to get a little bit crazy.
Do it one more time. And now Freddie's turn.
I've been floored the entire time.
It literally is. Oh my God, that's amazing. That's literally amazing. Oh dear. Wow. So guys, this has been Wheeler Dealer Live, and I've saved the best till last.
Really?
We don't have microphones.
When does the best turn up?
We don't have microphones, but his voice is loud enough that we don't need them.
I'll pick up.
Because this guy is honestly one of my best friends in this space. You really are.
Stop
We've had an amazing fucking
We
time.
have had some adventures.
We've had some fucking good adventures, you and
Yeah.
I. And I've not done anything with Luke on my channel yet, but it is to come. We've just been talking. We've just been making a few plans of a couple of cars that we're going to bring together.
Yeah.
One of which is Japanese and one of which is German.
Classic trip. Classic duo.
Also, shout out Scott Rattarossa, who totally photobombed our interview, but we don't mind because it's a 3.6 litre naturally aspirated V8. Also, genuinely, absolutely lovely guy, and hopefully me and him will be doing a little something in the future as well.
So the plan has been made that I will indeed come. Yeah. Yes, let's do it. Fantastic.
Watch this space, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and it's going to sign off with Garage of Luke. Go and subscribe to his channel soon.
Oh, thank you. See you guys.
Well, it was officially time to leave, but I have one more treat in store for you guys.
So this is...
Hello, mate. What, fella?
Hello, mate. I'll just do a quick intro. Well, guys, I am in a certain someone's BMW E60 M5, and I bet you can guess who it is. It's my mate Taylor.
We are.
What, bruv?
How we doing? You good?
Good, mate. I'm all right. We've had a good day at Wheeler Dealer Live, haven't we?
We have had a brilliant day.
We've had
today.
a brilliant day.
Yeah, it's been really nice. Weather's been lovely. Atmosphere's been great. People have been lovely. Yeah, it's been a really good day all in. The cars there were amazing.
They were.
And I'm a bit gutted I missed out on the auction because I arrived a bit late. Because so much stuff went through.
Late.
I had hay fever, so you know, I can't help that.
I'm late for everything. I shouldn't be mean, but I'll shut up now because I think what you all want to see watching is, or want to hear is, well, a 5-litre V10, which is exactly what we're in.
S85 noises.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a pretty standard car. It's got an exhaust mod on it. It doesn't have an intake. It's not been mapped or anything like that.
Oh shit. Oh wow. Oh, that noise, Taylor.
It's all there, isn't it?
Fucking hell, isn't it all there? Jesus Christ.
So it's got a centre res delete and a back box mod. Still got the cats in it. Standard power. But I like driving it around like this.
Yeah, just floating about in it, right?
Just listening to that V10 symphony.
Oh, mate.
So this car I haven't actually shown on any channel yet, not Auto Alex, not my own. I've just enjoyed it personally, and I've driven it for the last 6 months. I've done quite a few thousand miles in it. I've actually dailied this car.
Have you?
For a while.
The only person in the world to daily. Although you've not had no issues, have you?
No, I've done quite a lot to it.
You have.
That time. I've done a lot of general maintenance.
Yeah.
A bit of preventative maintenance as well.
Yeah.
I, touch wood, haven't had any major issues with it. But it has cost me quite a lot of money.
But
all the parts for this car is so expensive.
But it's all been smiles and miles, hasn't it? It's all been smiles and miles.
Everyone that knows me has said to me, I'm surprised you've still got it, because I do tend to change up cars quite a lot.
Sure.
But I've fallen head over heels for it. And although it is a pain in the arse sometimes, it wins my heart, but I just love it.
It's also the colour. Is it Interlagos blue?
Yeah, Interlagos blue, Silverstone interior.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the one.
I got it for a pretty decent price. I bought it off a friend of mine, Ethan, who is actually friends with Matt Armstrong.
Because there was... Oh, yes! Wasn't there a video of this doing the rounds of doing donuts on a lawn at Matt Armstrong's place? Or should we not say about that?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah. But I got sent a little video of it doing some donuts on some grass, just some light-hearted stuff. After I bought it, of course.
Yeah, of course.
And it's got a little bit of a story to it, and I've still got some more bits to do to it, but I love it.
You do.
I
love you in it, man. It's such a you car. It really is.
It is a bit me. It's a bit silly.
Yeah, it's a bit loud and a bit silly.
Yeah.
And I think that just sums you up perfectly.
Yeah, a bit loud, a bit silly.
Well, for those of you who don't know, we are mates, so I can say shit like that. It's fine. It's fine. Oh dear, mate, I'm so happy you've taken me for a spin.
Oh, that's all right. That'll be 30 quid, please.
Yeah, I bet it would. All right, I'm going to shut this off now because I'm actually going to enjoy this myself without holding a camera. So guys, thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to TaylorMade Cars.
TaylorMade Cars Official.
TaylorMade Cars Official. Go and subscribe because Taylor's got his own channel now, and your first video just completely blew up.
Oh,
so,
thank you.
As it should have done. So go and check him out, guys. He's the one that is responsible for my very small YouTube career. So thanks, guys. Take care.
There you go.
Bye. Bye, mate.